City Commission meeting. Could we have the roll call, please?
Smith.
Here.
Weinrice.
Here.
Bragg.
Here.
Harvey.
Here.
Mayor Robish.
Present. Please join me for the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Moving on to the agenda approval, we have one item I would like to add, and that's an executive session for personnel under 125-2-1. That's the only addition I have.
Motion to approve the agenda with said amendment.
Second.
Roll call vote, please.
Smith.
Aye.
Weinrice.
Aye.
Bragg.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. Moving on to public forum. Public forum is limited to a maximum of 3 minutes per person. Please state your name and address for the record. I believe we have their Water Superintendent Rob Rieger here. Would like to come up?
Rob Rieger, sitting here on Water Sewer Superintendent. I'm here tonight to talk about fire hydrant flushing. City's gonna start, the water department's gonna start flushing fire hydrants probably middle to the end of this week. And do it for probably 2 weeks. We're gonna concentrate our efforts in the southwest part of town. Third Street to 21st Street, Lincoln to Dakota is where we're kinda focusing our efforts at. We haven't had much of a plan, and we need to get something going. We're bound and determined to start something.
There you go.
So, for the public information, while we're flushing, you could see some interruptions in your service. You could get a little low water pressure, could get some discolored water. Water will be safe. Just if you have discolored water, go ahead and just flush your faucets. And then kind of recommend that you don't wash white clothes during the day while we're out flushing. If you see us in your neighborhood, there'll be pickups with the flashing lights on and stuff, so you'll know we're there. And try to use as minimal water as you can, and we'll try to get in and out of there as fast as we can.
Okay. Good.
That's all I've got.
Those, the hydrants, I know some people have asked me about painting them, and some of them are painted different color, the tops are different colors than the others, and they're that for a reason. They're coded for the fire department, for
They are.
whatever, and for
They're-
your department, so.
Yep, it's for the fire department, tell you how many gallons per minute you can get out of that fire hydrant. And that's also part of the program, is to elaborate on what we've kinda got started on that.
Sure. And I appreciate the fact that some people would like to repaint them, but if you want to, you're sure welcome to do that, but please ask us first.
Yep.
And we'll get with
And
them
I
on
can get you
that.
the paint. and-
Yep, correct. Thank you.
All right,
Thank you very much. Anyone else in the crowd that has anything for public forum? Seeing none, I think Commissioner Harvey has something.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. On Thursday, April 10th, BX Civil and Construction will begin milling the deck of the 3rd Street Bridge in preparation for resurfacing. They will be shutting that bridge down to one-lane traffic only, but they are hoping to be done by the end of the day on Thursday, April 10th. Thank you.
All right, thank you for that update. I think Commissioner Smith has something for us.
Thank you, Mayor. We're on the eve of our municipal election, which will be occurring tomorrow. Absentee voting is closed as of 5 o'clock tonight. But tomorrow you have the opportunity to vote between incumbent Drew Weinrice and the challenger Rhonda Clute for City Commission. People that are eligible can vote at Huron Arena from 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. Encourage people to exercise their right to vote more than anything,
Yeah, there you go.
just so we can represent our community with a good turnout.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else have anything for public forum? All right. Moving on to the consent agenda. Matters appearing on the consent agenda are expected to be non-controversial and will be acted upon by the commission at one time without discussion unless a member of the commission requests an opportunity to address any given item. Items removed from the consent agenda will be discussed at the beginning of the formal items. Tonight, our consent agenda consists of 4.1 minutes of March 31st, 2025, 4.2 fuel quotes for city departments, 4.3 consider approval of appointment of Larry Williams and Karen Mueller to serve as members of the Huron Board of Historic Preservation to replace Jeff Van Winkle and Dan Campbell. 4.4 set public hearing for April 28th for uniform alcoholic beverage license application retail on-off sale malt beverage and South Dakota Farm wine from 21st Street Casino, the Matt Casino, 853 21st Street Southwest, and Backdoor Casino, 853 21st Street Southwest. 4.5, consider special on-sale alcoholic beverage license application filed by Hearst Corner for an event at the Campus Center, 345 9th Street Southwest on May 17th, 2025. And consider special on-sale alcoholic beverage license application filed by Hearst Corner for an event at the Campus Center, 345 9th Street Southwest on May 24th, 2025, and 4.7 payment of the bills.
Motion to approve.
Second?
Roll call vote, please.
Smith,
Aye.
Weinrice,
Aye.
Craig,
Aye.
Harvey,
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. Moving on to bid quote items, consider approval of construction change order number 2 by Midland Contracting Incorporated for bid number 2024-11 for the 4th Street reconstruction for a net change of $20,000 and authorize the mayor to sign. We have with us tonight Assistant Engineer Dennis Bennett.
Thank you, Mayor, Commissioners. This is a change order for 4th Street, but the work will actually be done on 403rd Avenue, out by the turkey plant there. And we're doing the change order because they're gonna be working this spring here, and it just worked out for all of our schedules to run it through this way. But this will actually be built in 2025-02 street milling project. It will get paved at the same time as 4th Street.
Okay.
Recommend approval.
Motion to approve.
Second?
Thank you for that clarification. Roll call vote, please.
Smith,
Aye.
Weinrice,
Aye.
Craig,
Aye.
Harvey,
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. 5.2, consider quote and authorize addendums as deeded necessary by the city engineer for the 2025-8 collection truck for yard waste and recyclables for solid waste department from Sanitation Products Incorporation through a Sourcewell contract.
Thank you, Mayor, Commissioners. This is a budgeted item for solid waste. We had $383,200 budgeted. The bid came in a little bit less, and we will get a state grant, federal grant?
State.
State, for up to 50% of the purchase price, up to $192,500. Recommend approval.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions for, go ahead, Commissioner Smith.
Is that, Dennis, is that state grant, we purchased trucks before through a different grant through like,
That was a VW diesel.
yeah, is this a different deal?
Yeah, this is something just for
Solid
solid
waste
waste.
program.
Yep,
And is this an additional one or a replacement one?
it's a replacement. I didn't ask him which one, but
It's just a recycling.
we'd probably move the old recycling one into the garbage collection, I would assume. The oldest or most maintenance intensive one will go by.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep.
Any other questions? Roll call vote, please.
Smith,
Aye.
Weinrice,
Aye.
Craig,
Aye.
Harvey,
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. Moving on to petitions and communications. 6.1, public hearing, transfer of retail on-off malt beverage and South Dakota Farm wine license from Kareem Incorporated to 727 Incorporated at 1903 Dakota Avenue South. Finance Director Pauline Carey, you want to explain this one?
Yep, thank you, Mayor. This is the transfer of ownership at Freedom to now, their corporation is called 727. We've had no comments. We recommend approval. One of the things with the inspections is there's some minor repairs that have to be completed for final completion. So they're asking to hold the license, approve the license, but we'll hold it in our office till those minor repairs are done. And I'm just gonna comment on, that's also for the next one for Kin. That is on the same memo, so
Okay.
both of those will be held.
Okay, thank you.
Move to approve pending final inspection.
Second.
Roll call vote, please.
Smith,
Aye.
Weinrice,
Aye.
Bragg,
Aye.
Harvey,
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. 6.2, public hearing, retail on-off malt beverage and South Dakota farm wine license for Kin Asian Grocery Stores, 1565 Dakota Avenue South.
Yeah, so same on the holding the new license until some minor repairs are done. This is actually a new license. We received no comments and do recommend approval.
Move to approve 6.2 pending final inspection approval.
Second.
Any questions on the, roll call vote, please?
Smith,
Aye.
Weinrice,
Aye.
Bragg,
Aye.
Harvey,
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. Moving on to ordinances and resolutions, second reading of ordinance 2193-5-129 pertaining to business licenses and regulation of malt beverage and South Dakota farm wine to amend ordinance 2193-5-128. Pauline Carey, would you like to explain that just a bit?
Yeah, this is the second reading. We talked last week about changes to the inspections that are required for our liquor and beer licenses. It stated in there that we had to have a certified state electrical inspection. We do not do that, and we don't allow that in the inspector's office. Doesn't have anything to do with state electrical, so this is the second reading. Nothing has changed. We ask for approval.
Okay.
Motion to approve the second reading.
Second.
Any questions, comments? Roll call vote, please.
Smith,
Aye.
Weinrice,
Aye.
Bragg,
Aye.
Harvey,
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. That's